Hello once again film fans and welcome to our Avengers Age of Ultron review episode. I've got a special guest here to tell us all about the latest Marvel blockbuster, but up now I've got some new film updates. Are you a fan of Denzel Washington? Well, fear not, as the legendary actor isn't going anywhere just yet. For the first time ever, Denzel will star in a sequel movie. Sony has revealed that there's going to be a second movie to The Equalizer. The first film in the thriller series made $192 million globally in the box office, and it will be interesting to see how the second movie fares. The first image of Johnny Depp in black mask has appeared online. Depp plays Whitey Bulger, the big bad mastermind of a violent gang in the true crime drama. As you can see in the picture, he's lost a significant amount of hair, and the jury is still out on whether he can pull it off. The movie was set to be out in UK cinemas September 25th. It's recently been announced that there is to be a Fast and Furious 8 after the roaring success of this year's Fast and Furious 7. Coincidentally, Furious 7 is currently number 7 on the list of the highest ranking movies of all time. Vin Diesel confirmed at Universal's Comic Con panel that the next movie will be out April 14th, 2017. Now, for those of you who like the kinkier things in life, 50 Shades of Grey sequels have been given their release dates, February 10th, 2017 and February 9th, 2018. Let us know in the comment section below if you'll be going to see either of them. Can and will there be ever too much Spider-Man? Well, Sony clearly thinks not. The company have just given the go-ahead for a one-off animation version of Spider-Man. Kris Miller and Phil Lord, who worked on the Lego movie, are producing and writing the treatment for the animation. It's due to be released July 2018, a year after Marvel's live-action Spectacular Spider-Man. Let's hope it's not just one for the kids. Well, that's all the news for me today, guys. It's now time to meet Kris, a very dedicated Marvel fan who is here to give you a full review of the film. Be aware, this could contain some spoilers.
Thank you very much, Kieran, for all that film news. But yes, as promised, I, Kris Baycroft, am here to review one of this year's most anticipated films so far. Yes, I am wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt, but that is just so he can make an appearance, as I can confirm he doesn't appear in this film. Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron came out in cinemas on the 23rd of April, so I jumped at the chance of going to the midnight screening. Considering a lot of other countries don't get to see the film until May 1st, how could I refuse? But before I go on, here is a small preview about what to expect in the latest outing for the world's mightiest heroes.
That's the best you can do! You had to ask.
The film sees Tony Stark trying to start a peacekeeping program which will ultimately help the Avengers in keeping the planet safe. The problem is it defects creating Ultron and escapes into the world, and means Earth is at risk of destruction. This puts Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hawkeye, Black Widow and Hulk into their toughest situation yet. This film also sees the introduction of twins Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, who start off villainous but turn to the good side during the course of the film. The opening sequence was visually stunning and sees all of the team in action, which also leads to a few humorous points, especially from the Hulk. Talking of humour, Avengers Age of Ultron has the right mix of jokes, something that is missing from its predecessor. Some highlights of the film's humour include the team trying and failing to lift Thor's hammer. This leads to a gag later on in the film when Vision, Stark's latest creation, lifts the hammer, leaving the Avengers, and especially Thor, completely bewildered. Another hilarious moment in the film is the Stan Lee cameo. Good old Stan tries some of Thor's 1,000-year-old brewed whiskey from Asgard. And that is all I shall say on the cameo.
All right, everybody, stand down.
A lot happens in this film, so you need to make sure that you keep up to speed. A lot of it builds up to Phase 3 of Marvel's plans for the cinematic universe. After Scarlet Witch uses her powers to pull mind games over the team, we see flashbacks in Natasha Romanov's life prior to her time as Black Widow, really helping to flesh out her character, which no doubt we shall see more of in Captain America Civil War. Talking of which, We also see a bit more friction between Tony Stark and Captain America, as the two clash a fair few times during the film. Thor is also under the spell of Scarlet Witch, as we see a flash forward in which we see Asgard being ripped apart, which I presume is due to Loki in disguise as Odin. This sets up the third instalment of Thor's solo films, Thor Ragnarok, which is due to be released in July 2017. One of the biggest setups of the film is probably the introduction of Wakanda. This is where Black Panther originates from. There was no cameo from said character, but we may expect a cameo in Captain America Civil War. Otherwise, we shall be waiting till the solo film in 2018. The character who performed the best was Hawkeye, who I personally believe stole the film. We saw the character come to the front of the team and really show that he deserves his place on the team. Along with this, we saw more into his life, as he has 2 children and is expecting a third of his partner. Hawkeye is definitely a character to keep an eye out for in future films.
Nobody has to break anything.
Clearly, you've never made an omelet.
You beat me by 1 second.
Overall, I think this film was great. It would be a shame to see director Joss Whedon move on, but it will be interesting to see what the Russo brothers do when they take over for the Infinity War films coming out in 2018 and 2019. The film had a great mix of humour and action, and has certainly gotten me excited for Phase 3 of the MCU. There was a question left unanswered, as the mystery woman in the trailer, whom features in Thor's hallucination controlled by Scarlet Witch, was dropped from the film, so we will have to wait patiently on that. Age of Ultron was a complete smash, and it is definitely worth a watch. That is all I've got time for. Remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube for more film news and reviews. Thanks for watching.